He would, he's gonna fulfill our he won't give up on God, 'cause he won't give no, he's able. Oh, 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 he's able. Wow, no be makeup type. Let the face shine small. Ah, 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 he's able. God is able to do. My people, now welcome. I can wait for now. Now welcome to my live stream. Ooh, this thing don't follow. Welcome. Say hi. Let me welcome you specially. My people, gist day today. Today gist. Today gist. Today gist. Now welcome to MAUREEN'S TV. I greet you according to our time, my people, depending on where you watch me from. Yes, so today live stream, now not say not be every day we go talk about Ooni of Ife. There are other things where we say they go on for Naija, where we say I want to really touch lights today. And I welcome. In case you see me, you never subscribe to this channel, I beg, consider subscribing. Lara, thank you for joining me. God bless you. I beg, help me hit the like button. Help me hit the like button. My people, not be small drama or no be small drama. Wetin dey happen for this Naija? Hey, some kind of things where we say you go hear, your ear go make bagan. When they say your ear go just make bagan, na the thing when it dey happen be that. So when I see this matter now, I say no, I go come touch light this thing. And if not be saying I want thing self, I go say make them do some calling so that we go really touch light this thing, because now things where we say now something when it happened for Ogun State, and according to the something one Olaleye, a 42 years old native 42 years old native of Igbihin in Owode Obafemi local government area of I think Ogun State, herbalist, the Babalawo this man be. So according to the gist, they say, according to the gist, said he was shocked to learn that the baby he thought was actually fathered by Babalawo, who live in their neighborhood. This man and his wife, they don't marry for I think they don't marry for 6 years. So this woman no come dey get belle. And on top of that one, his husband go dey beat her, they accuse her for different things. So according to the gist, what they gist, I go like to read this whole thing. When I don't read that, then we'll come really touch light on, because I get many things where we say I want to ask about this whole thing, because the matter could take on carry on social media, so we need to touch light on. So the incident occurred at Malaka village in Owode Obafemi local government area of Ogun State. The distraughted husband, Sikiru Olaleye, Ola does not know only to have crippled with that the fact that his wife and the Babalawo cheated on him. He also at war with the Babalawo. The Babalawo name na Lamidi Ifaloba over the paternity of their pikin. Olaleye, a 42 years old native of Owode Obafemi local government area, said he was shocked to learn that the baby he thought was actually fathered by the Babalawo who live in their neighborhood. He said, I never see anything like this before except in a movie. That is, the man was shocked. The man said he never see anything like this before. Say that for movie now, they say, I don't know, say that waiting they happen to her. He said he was shocked to learn that the baby he thought was actually fathered by Babalawo who live in their neighborhood. He said, I never see anything like this before except in a movie. It happened that my wife, Shadiatu, and I had a disagreement and she left for her own town in Iwo, Osun State with our son. I visited the town and tried in vain to persuade her parents to reconcile with us. I even gave Shadiatu parents 12,000 for her transportation to come back to the house, but she refused. So I gave up the responsibility of her returning to my home and took solace in the belief that when the time is ripe, my son will come back to me, since I have tried my possible best to make her return home. It was a shock when people in our neighborhood started mocking me that my son belongs to a Babalawo in the nearby village called Malaka. His name is Lamidi Ifaloba, a Babalawo who my wife patronized and actually made some fertility concussion for my wife when she could not get pregnant for about 6 years. Now, wetin the man they talk o. Ignorant of what was going on, I even took the baby to him for spiritual guidance on his future, a custom known in Yoruba culture as Akoseye, 3 days after wife was delivered of the baby. Ifaloba, who later revealed to one of my brother in the community, Ismailai, popular called Erosion, that he is the father of Korode, my 3 years old son. Can imagine. I was shocked and devastated and could not pull myself together for a long time, especially when I learned that a lot of people in the community already know about our matter. Now they see and so. I learned that Ifalaba, which is the Babalawo, claimed to have named the boy Junior and even boasted that the matter would unsettle in the community. I asked whether there was a between him and his wife on the day she left home. Olaya said, we did not have any quarrel on the day she left my house. I only returned home from work and found that she had left with her belongings. Even our neighbor did not know when she moved all her belongings to out of our apartment. Olaloye said his wife could not have accused him of being impotent or used that as an excuse to engage in extramarital affair with Ifaloba, which resulted in the controversial pregnancy. He said, I have 3 children from previous marriage to another woman, and my first child is currently at Abeokuta Grammar School. I am no longer interested in taking back my wife, but I want to have custody of my son. Hence, I'm crying out to the public to dissuade Ifaloba, which is the Babalawo, from taking what truly belongs to me after escapade with my wife. He he cannot take my wife and take my son. So the woman will be say, the man will be say Babalawo collect, give him wife belle, collect the son, don't come cry at. Now, according to responding, Babalawo explained that he was lured to bed by Olaf's wife on a day her husband chased her out of their apartment during a quarrel, and she rushed to his house around 1 a.m. He said, actually, his wife ran into my house in the night and accused her husband of beating her over a disagreement. The weather was actually cold that night, and I asked her to stay till the next morning while I was busy fixing some things. But she told me that she suspected her husband's sperm was not fertile enough to get her pregnant. As I tried to step out of the room, she pulled me to herself and asked me to make, he said, make it carry one and make her not talk all those side. That she wants to test her, make you know whether she will feel get belly. I was shocked and didn't want to raise the alarm because I didn't want neighbor to know about what was going on between us, since I had once been forcefully accused of something of similar nature. So I kerewa her that night. She later came back and said the kerewa when we kerewa result to pregnancy. So I told her that I would take custody of the pikin. I did not see her for some time, and I started falling, fa- that is falling on times. When I consulted Ifa, that is no consider the woman again. Things come, in Congo consult Ifa, and I know say Yoruba people then they like to consult Ifa to know where the misfortune they come from. Consulted Ifa oracle. It was revealed to me that the cause of my problem was the love child that was not in my custody. The oracle said I must take custody of my son for my life to witness a rebound. So I visited her parents in Iwo, Osun State, and told them all that transpired between me and their daughter. Shadiatu actually took me to her parents and told me to calm down. They said that they were aware that I was the one that give their daughter Bele, who had battled childlessness for almost 8 years. They assured me that I would have custody of my pikin before long. I am the real father of the boy. In response, Shadiatu Akin, a hairdresser, admitted that she deliberately forced Ifo, that is the Babalawo, to carry water with her on that night when her husband pursue her come off her house. So that she go text her this to make she know whether the problem that she get am or na the husband. She said, I did, that is the Babalawo come finally do the whole thing. As he did this thing now, the thing don't reduce to picking. Now, neighbor people, network, oh, network take time, oh, child. The network is giving me bad time. So, this husband and wife, now, the whole thing now, according to the story now, the man where we say his wife go kerewa babalawo because say they never born for some time. Can't go kerewa babalawo, can't get belle. Babalawo say in the face misfortune. Say so the can't tell her him go consult Ifa priest. The can't tell her say na the pikin when he born for outside, when he no take custody of na him be the problem. Now he don't go meet because when this whole thing happen, the married woman when he dey for house, when he go kerewa for outside, no telling husband say this pikin I go kerewa babalawo for outside. So na babalawo get am. The man no know. The man not even pay hospital bill, everything. Pay hospital bill, everything. So now two of them now don't they struggle the pikin. My question now, abeg, if you fit drop the comment for your comment section. We know say biologically, if it be say true true, na the babalawo na im get this pikin, but traditionally na person wife, he pay bride price, and according to wetin me I know for most tradition, if man pay bride price for woman and the woman there, the husband has, if he go kerewa get belle for outside, the person wey be say he gets the pikin traditionally supposed to be the man wey be say he marry the wife wey be say e dey house. So I no just understand how this thing dey go, because and I know say in those days, now e come be like say e come be like say people no dey respect tradition and custom, and I know say Christianity don really spoil a lot of things compared to how e dey be before. Because if we're to be in those days sef, woman wey be say e dey husband house sef, e no go even want to even make that mistake, try and say e go kerewa for outside. Now, from another thing wey be say I dey look now, the woman e open im korokoro eye, na deliberate act. Even the woman confirm and say yes, na when im husband pursue am comot for house with cutlass for night, na im run go meet the babalawo. Im come use the opportunity, being that he never born before, for the past 6 years wey be say e dey with the husband, he never born. Im say okay, make the babalawo kerewa am, so that im go know whether this whole thing na her fault. True true, babalawo come do, she can't get belle true true. So because say she dey suspect say im husband sperm dey watery, say so. Now the husband to the woman now say the pikin, im want the pikin, say na im get the pikin. Now dey see am. So the babalawo initially asked me to move over to his house, but I urged him to allow me to remain in my husband house until I would be ready to grant his request. My husband also kerewa me like twice and became suspicious that it might not be responsible for the belle, and that started generating issue between us. His sperm was watery, so I didn't think that the pikin he claimed to have with another woman before might even belong to him. According to wetin this woman, when e be say go outside go kerewa, the man wife they complain, because the man the babalawo say na im get pikin. The man say na im get pikin, say because im don get 3 children for outside. The wife of the woman, they let us know say this im husband, even those children when he say im get for outside, he no sure say na im get am. Na dey say am so. So now this thing wey be say e happen between this husband and wife now, this thing wey be say e happen between this husband and wife, what do I think about this whole thing? Because for me, if una look this whole thing very well, we don't say biologically, maybe true true, na the babalawo na im give am the belle, but na person wife e dey inside im husband house. So if na in those days when they do things according to tradition, there's no way we say dem go give that babalawo the pikin. Now the truth be that, because na person wife, and na the man na take care of the hospital bill, everything. So she said at a point he questioned okay, I don't read those ones. So recalling the matter below, that is 3 days later I came again, and babalawo retaliated that he has visited Sikiru wife's parents in Iwo, where he also bought a parcel of land. I subsequently told Sikiru, and he was initially angry that I did not inform him earlier about it. However, he confirmed from resident that babalawo claim was the real father of Korode. Sikiru is not a small thing. So this babalawo now, they cry out for Nigerians I say make Nigeria come intervene for this matter, say because im feel say the pikin na im get am, or even though self the pikin no be im get am, na im wife, na im wife, im don pay the woman bride price. This thing happen on for im roof, and na im get that's na im pay hospital bill, everything. And I don't just know, sha, I don't know how they want to judge this matter, but being that now modern days we dey, now e no come be like in those days where we say then they follow tradition. I know say they go say, even though they go judge this thing, they go say, okay, who gets pikin biological and go collect the pikin. But traditionally, who supposed get that pikin na the husband to that woman, where we say he marry and when we say pay bride price. So another gist where we say I want to actually gist now about Eucharia and Onobi. And social media catch fire. I even did video about it for some days ago when this thing come at they come they talk say Eucharia and Onobi, one married 27 years old boy, say one married 27 years old boy, this. Even me, I thought say for me, Eucharia not make good choice. So if actually say you want to marry this 27 years old boy, say because she should be 56 years, so it get us a be now Africa will be all those kind of things. So but now the final truth don't come and say Eucharia and Onobi, and that guy na movie they act. Una they say and so because the way social media they take they circulate something, the thing they surprise me. Now movie like they actually act. Eucharia and Onobi say in sing they single low, in sing they search, in sing they single and she's ready to mingle. This particular boy, now boy will be say they act movie. And it be like say they purposely do the way they do, bring that particular clip come out so that people go really talk because they want to, because you know say for social media marketing there's something they call publicity stunt. Things where we say you go do, where we say you go generate traffic to wherever you want the traffic to generate to go. So and because of this thing now, I know say a lot of people then go want to actually go watch the movie. Make them know they very sure say true this thing a movie na be say they actually they act because the way it be say rumor, the way it be say people they take carry gist rumor overnight. My people, the thing get us be because even me, I know fit on a lie. I follow do the video. I follow do. I was thinking true say Eucharia and Onobi actually want to marry that small boy because as far as I'm concerned, whether I like it or not, will be Africa. Me, I even talk say, although according to the, I know say age is just a number, age no matter, but age still matter. Age still matter because if you want to marry 56 years, if 27 years old boy want to marry 56 years old woman, they no go plan how they go take born because definitely for marriage they go want to get pikin, all those kind of, although there are other ways when people will physically take get pikin, that will not be anything because science already take care of that one. So my people, now this thing I just say make I carry come. I just say make I come torchlight this whole matter because I know just know what I want to talk about this whole thing because the Babalawo matter, the thing he get us a be. I just say let me gist about it. Then this Tonto Dike with Kemi Oluloyo, I just did a video. I just post one video about it when Yomi, one actor whether they call Yomi Fabi. I just post that video 1 hour ago. Yes, 1 hour ago now I post that video. Yomi Fabi, even they try to caution to Dike, say make he leave Kemi Oluloyo. When I not say Kemi Oluloyo, I heard they touch sometime. She they talk supposed to talk. She go just they talk and they go. So and often I follow Kemi Oluloyo mat. Person will want to even remember and bet where she dey go na any pass. If I be Tonto Dike, I go advise myself. I no go even bother myself say I want to even answer am, because this Kemi Oluloyo one at the see so, and the woman her clad shades, then she sabi clad shades. She know how to really dey chook mouth for wetin no concern her, and both the one when e concern her, e go chook mouth. E no even care whether how the person feel o, e go talk go. And una know Tonto Dike na Tonto Dike no ready for to hear abeg. So na wetin we dey hear, we hear say Tonto Dike na dey Lagos, dey hunt for Kemi Oluloyo, dey hunt for her as hunter dey hunt for rabbit. Na so they hunt for Kemi Oluloyo. That is why this Yoruba actor. So you come and say, the time where be say I do my movie, where be say Oko Iyabo, where be say you badmouth me, you talk all sort of things. I follow, want to arrest you. I follow, find you. He said, I beg, make you leave Kemi Oluloyo alone. Say, may forget about her, make you leave her alone. So now that video now beside I post today. And which other video where beside I post? I still post another video about Yomi where we say is snatched in colleague. According to in colleague, when come cry, you Fatai Adesina don't come out, come cry, say and this Nollywood actress that they call Ronke Osho deny, construct everything. I help MC Olumo achieve everything. So bring una more gist as the thing on food. Today I know gist about Ooni of Ife. Una see say una know plenty. If na the day we say I want gist Ooni of Ife, now una go gather. Whether una don't do and say whether una don't do and say this channel only Ooni of Ife, I go dey talk. God no go green. I go dey talk other gist. Whether I like it or not, I go dey gist other gist. Not only Ooni of Ife, now I go dey gist for my channel. All right, my people, I'm going to stop here. Una have a nice day. Bye.